Tatum, no. Holiday will give it a go. Got it. Boy, it was
Milwaukee traded Jrue Holiday, a guy that had been a staple, a part of their organization, and helped them deliver a championship back in 2021. Jrue is now a Boston Celtic following 2 trades that landed Milwaukee Damian Lillard. How about Jrue Holiday's wife, Lauren Holiday, speaking up for her man and not really liking how things ended in Milwaukee? She posted, "I'm sharing this so people can see the humans behind the business transactions, because contrary to the cliche, it's personal, meaning there are people's lives that are affected. It's never just business. On Wednesday, my husband took a nap. He woke up to the news that he had been moved. No warning, no heads up, not even a conversation that it could be a possibility. Just, it's done. Now move on because it's not personal, it's business." Lauren continues, "So yes, this is more than business. Not because we're offended by it, but because we are people, we are humans, we have relationships, dreams, and the connection where we play. As I write this, we are grieving the loss of that while celebrating the hope and joy of what's ahead. The growth is in allowing ourselves to feel this pain now and turn it into power for how we move forward. That's who we are, and that's who we will be." I usually don't do videos like this. I don't really like speaking about, players, significant others. That's really never been my thing. But I do think this is a valuable one, because I think what Lauren is describing is important, right? Look, these are multi-million-dollar athletes. You make a lot of money to play basketball. Most people in this country do not have the luxury to do that, right? I don't want to take away from the hard work that these athletes put in, but come on now, this is a privilege and a blessing. Let's not forget that. But what I think Lauren is doing is just describing something different. She's talking about the cold business that is sports like the NBA. Even though the money is guaranteed, your location is never guaranteed unless you're LeBron James or Michael Jordan. And even Mike left Chicago. Even LeBron has moved around a couple times because of business and not liking what business was like from teams, right? Lauren is saying her husband, Jrue, knew nothing about the potential of a trade. Not that he needed to know every detail about a trade, but the fact that we were that close to training camp, and it didn't even feel like a possibility that her guy could be moved. And I did not think there was a world in which Jrue Holiday, coming off the great season that he had, is one of my favorite point guards in the league. The great season that he had last year, even though the Bucks didn't finish great, they lost to Miami in the first round. It wasn't Jrue's fault, to me at least. I understand Jimmy Butler got the best of him, but I can always argue back. Chris Middleton has been the downfall of the Bucks the last couple years, not Jrue Holiday. And the fact that Jrue got moved kind of out of the blue for a talented Damian Lillard, which many people will argue will make them a worse team because of Dame's deficiencies defensively and the questions that surround Middleton and the questions about Giannis's future, right? Like, and I don't know that. I obviously think they're going to be explosive on offense, but there is an argument that can be made that trading Jrue for Dame doesn't fix the problems that Milwaukee's got. So Lauren is saying, we didn't even know that there was a chance we could even be dealt at this spot this close to the season. It didn't happen in July. It didn't happen in August. Like, we're pretty much about to start training camp here. Our kids have already started school. Like, dang, man. And I heard nothing but great things about Jrue and Lauren as people. So you get a guy like Jrue in your organization. He's not only going to be great for basketball, him and his wife are going to invest into the community outside of basketball. They're humans, so they've made relationships with people. They've done for Milwaukee. I'm not, again, feeling empathy for multi-million-dollar athletes. All I'm asking you is a couple of questions. Should NBA athletes conduct their business differently? Because the Milwaukee Bucks did what they had to do to make their team better in their eyes, or at least make their team different in their eyes, right? They traded Jrue Holiday, a guy that has done nothing but do good things in their organization, helped them get a championship just a few seasons ago. Well, what if Lauren and Jrue say, okay, we going to Boston now. It's just business. We ain't finna be a part of the city of Boston. We're not going to ingratiate ourselves. We're not finna be doing donations. We're not finna be giving. We're not finna spend our time doing things to make ourselves a part of the Celtics community because we don't know how long we're going to be here. And because y'all have no obligation to keep us here. I'm just saying, what if athletes start to keep it straight on the business tip? And that doesn't mean not do your obligations. If Jrue's got to do a couple of commitments, a part of the Celtics a couple times a year. I'm saying he still does that, but what if they don't do good things for people? What if they say, nah, this is a business. I don't want to get to know Mary down the street that's my rich neighbor, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be around Mary. I'm not gonna be given to all these different organizations because these teams will trade me in a heartbeat. Maybe I'll take my money and put it into my hometown. Bro, I'm not saying don't do great things. I'm just saying, what if we change a little bit the tone if you are a professional athlete? I think that's what Lauren's saying. Like, yo, we've done great things. We're connected to this community. We didn't even realize there was a chance. And again, I didn't expect Milwaukee to say, yo, we trying to trade you for Dame, bro, because you don't want to mess up the business that you got on the table. But part of that is you traded one of Giannis's best friends without one of Giannis's best friends even knowing that there was a possibility.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am Ferro.